Hey everyone, my name's Tracy. I wanted to share with you a story about how Shakeology, of all things, has helped me with battling Lyme disease and fibromyalgia. Um, about close to 10 years ago, I was very sick. I didn't know what was wrong with me. Flu-like symptoms, no energy, and terrible, terrible joint pain, especially in my knees. I went to numerous doctors. I was actually living in Connecticut at the time. I was not tested for Lyme, and I was just given regular, you have the flu or a cold or whatever, and just some regular antibiotics. It wasn't until 2 years later that my primary care doctor discovered that I did indeed have Lyme disease. He was the first one to discover it, the first one to even have me tested for it, even when I lived in Connecticut where the disease originated from, and they didn't even have me tested for it. So because I was diagnosed 2 years too late, I ended up with fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is a co-infection from having Lyme disease as well as chronic fatigue. So because I was diagnosed 2 years too late, I have battled with fibromyalgia for close to over 8 years now. I've had 2 spinal taps, which confirmed the Lyme disease again. I was actually in the hospital in 2010 for 4 days in isolation with spinal meningitis. Scariest 4 days of my life, scariest 4 days of my mother's life. I was on 3 different antibiotics for a year and a half. I was getting a little bit better, but just taking pills every day was just not for me. It was just horrible. And the antibiotics for Lyme disease actually make you feel worse, even though it's treating, or supposed to be treating the disease, to get the bacteria out of the body. Then I stumbled across something called Shakeology. And I'm thinking, okay, what's this? How's a shake, going to help me? So after 2 years of thinking about it, I decided to give it a shot. And I was very, very glad that I did. I can't say enough good things about it. I don't have the pain that I once had. I don't have it anymore. I don't have the tingling sensation in my right hand anymore. I don't have constant numbness. I don't have brain fog. I can think clearly. My collarbone doesn't feel like it's on fire anymore. And the biggest thing is I don't have joint pain anywhere near as bad as I did in my knees, especially. Before I had the Shakeology. It's amazing. 70 natural ingredients. There's nothing artificial about it. You can't get what's in it from just eating regular whole foods, especially when you have, Lyme disease and fibromyalgia. It's very important to eat whole, real foods, but this just benefits that so much more. It's just amazing what it can do for you. Your body craves whole food nutrients when you have this illness, and you'd never know I have these problems just by looking at me, as it's an invisible disease. There's no cure for fibromyalgia or Lyme disease, but this has helped me so much that I wanted to share it with other people that may be battling the same thing, because you don't have to suffer. I don't want anybody to have to suffer like I suffered. It's not fun. I can totally understand what it feels like and what you may be going through, because I've been through it. And you don't have to suffer. It's one shake a day. You can do 2 if you want to, but it's really 1 shake a day. Replace 1 meal with it. You may be thinking, how is a shake going to help me, or whatever, but just be willing to open your mind and just try it. It has changed my life, and I'm sure it can change yours too. If you have any questions, just feel free. Shakeology.com/TRACYLYNN75. Thank you. Bye.